Very good, very good. I like American. The people.
One thing that I do think is cool, during the World Cup, a lot of people from other countries have been going to the States. And obviously there's a lot of folks who have negative opinions, all kinds of different thoughts. But one thing that's actually been kind of cool is that folks have been now discovering the cool parts of America.
America, we need to talk. We need to talk about how beautiful and amazing your national parks are. Today, we're in Zion, showing my brother around as he's visiting America. But I don't think people realize how big, large, wild, there is nothing quite like American national parks.
Everyone talks shit about the World Cup in America and Canada. This is something we don't really have in Europe. These massive sports bars, they're already aged.
You know, it's so funny because we have a lot of these here in Canada.
They have pubs.
Yeah,
Small pubs.
pubs.
This is crazy, and I get it.
These sports bars are absolutely fantastic. There's even like a second floor. Look, this is what you sit here. You drink your beer. You have, oh wow, even here there are TVs. They're like TVs everywhere. Big Bear came in. I found my friend. Look, you sit here. As I said, you have your beer. Cheers, man. Watching the World Cup. Happy to be back, Kansas.
And everything has gone so smoothly both times I've gone into the ground as well. There's been no issues with tickets, no one jumping in, getting in when they don't have a ticket. It's been absolutely incredible.
I will say, says something about the tourists who came for the World Cup. Oftentimes at events like these, sometimes we're worried we're going to attract the wrong crowd. But you see, when the world came to American Canada, they've been well behaved. And I do think that's a good testament to people's behavior.
What the hell is this place? What is this? Why is there stuff, animals? Just look at this place. Look at that.
We ordered the Italian sub and oh my goodness, look at all the things inside here. It was $11 and my brother Hugh said it was one of the best sandwiches he's had in his entire life. We next went to Blackbird Donuts, which are meant to do amazing donuts.
Okay, I will also say this. Americans do donuts the best. I don't like eating them often. But I went overseas a bunch of times and had some donuts. They're disgusting.
This one was the Boston cream pie that we chose and this one was...
That shit busts in your mouth. That one.
I'm traumatized.
That one is SA for real.
Oh my God.
You bite into the donut
and it bites into you.
And it busts in your mouth.
When that shit just squirt that cream right there, and you go, ooh.
You bite in the donut and the donut goes, It's crazy.
Damn. I won't lie. When I'm with the homies, and if we ever order donuts, if you getting cream filling,
you got a little bit of
pause.
There. Yeah, no,
pause.
Crazy.
What surprised you about the U.S.?
The food. Yes, absolutely the food. And the size of the food, the portions, just wonderful.
Sorry. It makes you teary. Why? Help us understand. Why is it so impactful to you?
Sebastian Krauts never imagined his trip to America would be so emotional.
Yeah. No, you're human. Happy tears. Yeah.
In just a few weeks being here,
I fall in love with this country and this was so emotional. I even cried in the stadium.
It's a huge departure from what he was expecting before traveling to follow the German soccer team in its World Cup run.
To be honest, I was a bit scared or had the fear to travel to the United States. News about shootings and criminals and that the country is not safe.
Bob takes us home. It's great. America is great.
Sebastian met a group of strangers who offered him a ride to his hotel.
What is the best city?
Boston.
That's Bob Series and his family, New Englanders who showed a group of Germans that Boston is warmer than some might believe.
Bob, thank you. Love USA.
Enjoy your time in the U.S.
To me, I watched the video by myself maybe 40 times. I had tears in my eyes.
Sebastian was more upset about the prospect of leaving America than Germany being eliminated from the tournament. That kindness he experienced is also what many locals and transplants have lived as well.
I loved living here. I thought the people were always so kind.
People here are very polite.
The World Cup just made it easier for folks to see.
I certainly talk to a lot more strangers than I normally do.
Americans are not rude, Germans are not rude. If we are together, we can achieve great things.
The scope, the hospitality, the vibes, the weather, the people,
ever.
I like that it wasn't just based off the food. A lot of people, what they were saying is that generally the people have been very friendly. And I'll also say my experience in America is not like I met a bunch of rude people. You know, people think about America as like crazy, whatever, but like generally people are very nice and like chill. They not start no issues with you. They're not looking. But if you see only America through the lens of social media and these crazy viral videos, you're going to have the impression that everyone's a gun-toting, can't wait to shoot you. But the everyday person I meet is not like that.
If you listen to the news, you think Chicago is all Chirac.
Yeah.
If you listen to the news, you think that Canada is just Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. You know what I mean?
Like, not everyone's kids is going to be trans, and we're all worried about. So they're about to get barbecue. That shit gonna fall off the bone. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. When you get a good cut of meat, just ooh.
Yo, we're giving that out of 10 then. 10. One of the best, no, not one of, the best barbecue I've ever eaten in my whole entire life. Another milkshake.
Oh, he's trying to in and out.
Days don't.
Oh no, Chick-fil-A. Okay. Now let me just say something, because I gotta preface this. Okay. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't eat pretty much any fast food spot. Okay. When I go to the States, I gotta go to Chick-fil-A. Their chicken burgers, that spicy chicken burger.
I agree.
I turned into Mary J. Blige. I was gonna say.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce.
You have ruined my fucking brain.
I know.
I literally, no, Prince has ruined my brain.
I know. I'm not even.
He's giving me karaoke, bro. It pissed me off. Y'all understand, like, the way this man has influenced me? I don't think y'all understand. I will never be the same because of him.
I know, bro. I know. I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say something to you, and I know exactly what happened. So, I'm organizing this. Then she says, I think like the distance between the capital and the island is about like 5,000. I was like, well, I would walk 5,000 miles for you.
I would walk 5,000 miles, and I would walk 5,000 more just to be the man.
The reason why she said 5,000. I thought of that song immediately, so I just tried to be funny with it. She didn't get the reference at all.
And I'm gonna tell you that is that when you do shit like that, just you don't do the reference for other people to catch. It's really just for you.
You have to release it.
If they catch it,
like a domino.
Release. Yes,
you have to.
You just slam that thing. If they catch it, great. You caught it. It's like you're so weird. I didn't do that for you. I did that for me.
Globe is actually their sampling of American Chick-fil-A in America.
You guys' relationship with ranch is crazy. Your relationship with ranch, y'all.
This is a sickness of the highest order.
While Ecuadorians partied in Philadelphia on the Rocky Steps.
That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. Like, I respect it.
The internet can't get enough of European tourists like Sean experiencing American culture during this year's World Cup.
Look at this truck. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff.
Freddie and Sean are part of a larger trend online of tourists going viral for posting their reactions during the World Cup trip.
I accidentally started a bit of a barbecue war.
Facts. Every city, every spot, every section, state, they're gonna be like, our barbecue is better than yours, and blah, blah, blah.
And it's a barbecue war.
Everybody's
winning. The customer's winning. Everybody's winning.
I will say, when I watched a couple of like documentaries, I think it was Business Insider, on like how barbecue pits happen, how they like get the meat, set it up, have the burner, have the whole prep, or like it is an art. It is like a whole craft. It's not just like you fire up the oven and no, they're very particular about how they make all their ratios for their barbecue. So it was actually, I didn't know it was a science like that.
National parks and state parks. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I think one thing that would be very tough for people from much smaller countries to understand about the States is just how drastically different the climate, the vegetation, the temperature, the culture, the accent is from one end to one end, from two states over to the next. Like the difference between Louisiana and Florida stark. The difference between Louisiana and then Virginia stark. Portland, or you'll go to, it's so drastically different. We're talking about swamps, bayous, alligators to fucking moose, deer, grassland, mountains. It's just like, it's just not the same thing at all. You're like on a different planet. It's astonishing. I always say, like, I feel like the States is a continent in of itself. Just based off of the population size, the differences in the culture. What?
It's vast, but I wouldn't say it's a continent.
I think in terms of variation, in terms of climate, all this other stuff, it rivals other spots. That's what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you're saying because of exactly where it is. Like, it's very, there's some points that are closer to the equator, Florida and everything, and then there's sort of some that are north. Chicago, when it's windy, it's windy. That's why they call them the Windy City. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it is very, it's very diverse.
I would argue, I'd have to say, it might be on all those axes, geography, cuisine, languages, all that stuff, it might be the most diverse country. Hit me with it. Y'all tell me. I'm not saying they do diversity the best. I'm not saying that. I'm just asking the question. What place is more diverse? You know,
Oh, you're right. United States and China.
As the most diverse?
Yes.
By what metric?
Climate.
Oh, climate. Okay. Well, I was talking about every facet. I'm talking about climate. When you combine climate, cuisine, languages, cultures, people.
We could say Brazil. Brazil is one of them. In terms of people, yeah, Brazil got a good population of a lot of people.
If you're going to say it's a rival, I'm asking you how close it is.
Because you're throwing a lot of metrics in there. First, it was climate.
Okay, so.
And I showed you a country that was rivaling into climate. Then you say diversity of people. Then I showed you people that diversity. Then it's like percentage of diversity. And yeah, you're the metric that you're choosing to put America in one place is very diverse. So yeah, it's very specific.
Talking about America's diverse in a variety of ways. But I'm just saying, like, what country is that's high in so many of these different areas of diversity?
And you're right.
I just want to have a segment where I showed them some love because folks be hating.
Yeah, very diverse country. Within one block, I could eat Thai, Mexican, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, within like few blocks from each other.
Okay, and that's one of the points. I think we just take it for granted, but that aspect that we have here in Canada, even, where it's like you can eat whatever cuisine you want at a high level. In some major cities in the States, you'll find that very commonly.
My last four in America. I need to get one more. I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. Yes, it's drenched in butter. Yes, it's drenched in syrup.
The food odyssey continues in Kansas City.
Pause. They talk about food. Just notice it's all people from the UK. If you talk about London and surrounding and the central, and it's not actually UK food, and you go into the jerk chicken and the Jamaican and then the Thai and then the Indian food, then you're fine. But haggis? No.
Fair.
Joe's world famous barbecue. We're looking at brisket, ribs, burnt ends, got some cornbread, some slaw, some rice, some mac and cheese, some fries, a few cold beers as well. Not a bad way to spend one's birthday.
We just had Joe's famous barbecue. We're going to be going to Dallas in a couple of days, so we're going to taste some
Dallas.
Of course.
I'm like, y'all say, but they good with they fucking barbecue. Being a nerd about barbecue sauce is not something you would do in most parts of the world. They nerd out over that. It's like, you know, when I rank my cuisines, I always have my different things. But one that I always rank towards the top is the French. Their pastries, their bakeries are number one. No one comes close.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie.
All right, now go ahead, troll me. Go ahead, Betsy.
Hungarians, Polish people.
Better bakeries?
Oh my, yo, have you had?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
There's never a world where the French bakeries are not going to be number one in terms of standards, in terms of bread. Hey, not only are they the world standard for it, but I'm a big French hater. Okay, I am.
You kind of said that with a Scouse accent. I'm a big French hater. I'm not gonna lie, lad.
French people take their bakeries super seriously. The standards for bakeries for French are the top tier. That's where everyone goes to do most of their training, then they go back to their country. I'm sorry, it's a fact. And I'm also will say, I'm talking about like all kinds of breads, okay? Same way I give pasta to Italians. Now, have not other countries adapted that and made their own version? Yes. But you got to give Italians pasta and pizza.
Stop hyping up your own country because you come from there, okay? Nah, Portuguese bakery is the best. No, the fuck it's not.
I love natas.
You got one.
I love natas.
And it's No. Stop.
The same way, when I go to the States and I'm looking at the barbecue sauce on going spots, their standard is up there.
I'm an experienced tailgater. It's my music right here. It's my speaker. I've been doing this for a long time. A lot of people in our culture, unfortunately, have not experienced a good tailgate. So I was like, let me be the guy to let them experience what it's like. Make sure you got the Haitian food, he did that. And you gotta make sure they have the Haitian music. So people wanna make sure that the culture is really involved in it.
Sports is big in America, so the only way you can support our team is the tailgating.
This was important to me to get here because when else are you going to see the World Cup in your backyard? I mean, once in a lifetime.
Tailgate a lot when they go to see the baseball games, but not as much as
Let's
soccer.
go.
But in America, we do it the best.
Before getting to the stadium, we can be here and have fun, even with the opponent, have fun with the opponent. I think it's really great.
If you didn't let Philly tailgate, they were going to riot. They were going to do it anyway.
And so you see all these fans and all these people dancing together, enjoying food, and I think it's so beautiful. Tailgating is a very American thing.
That's my kind of riot. Shaking ass?
Yeah. There's aspects of sports culture here that are a bit unique, and that now they're introducing that to the game of football. I think it is cool that people are coming in. They're like, wait, so y'all party outside the stadiums and have food, and you guys are all just enjoying each other's company. That's a normal thing.
Yeah.
And so people are seeing the way that camaraderie can bring. And I know, even though I'm not the biggest sports buff, I've attended a couple of games. Outside, there's such a culture of like sharing that's really nice. I don't know, when I'm seeing all these kind of warm moments, when I'm seeing the Koreans get adopted by the Mexican fans who are losing their minds. It's like you can't help but think, one, beyond the World Cup, bringing the unity, the aspects of interacting with the local culture and getting to enjoy that and to see things and open up your perspective. There's something that's beautiful about that.
Yo, I went to my first tailgate last New Year's, but the one before that.
Yeah.
I went to see my buddy in Tampa Bay to a game of the Buccaneers.
Okay.
It is crazy. And I'm not even a sports fan like that, but if it's live, I'm there.
You're there?
And you tell me who to root for, I will be the loudest motherfucker out there. The tailgate was crazy. If I was alone and now I didn't have to go home and drive back to Orlando, I would stay after the match. Music blasting, chilling. The people that are living next to the stadium, instead of being like, it's too loud, they're like, hey, you want to park? $20. You park on my lawn. It's crazy to see.
Amazingly, the beer
We've never seen anything like it.
actually ran out at the Samuel Adams Tap Room in Boston.
Late last night.
Not enough.
Not so much.
Loads, too many.
Absolute lots.
Drink it dry. Drink Miami dry.
Blackout, mate. Jesus.
I will not lie. People from the UK drink.
Yes, they drink like they cannot die.
You know what thing that did fucking blow my mind? I was in London. Do you know over there, like, bars close at like at 10 p.m. or midnight? They're literally not allowed to stay open afterwards. When I learned that on my second visit, I was like, there's no way. Because like you think there's such a culture of drinking that they would stay, the pubs would be open late. They're not allowed. It's a law.
Is the clubs that are open or after hours?
Clubs can be open, but a lot of them, it's a much more of a pub culture than it is a club culture.
Gotcha.
Here, 3 a.m. is the cutoff.
Yes.
Then I go to like Southern Europe and they don't get to the club till 3.
Yes.
Like when you go to Spain or Portugal,
Yes.
they don't get there. Like if
Remember
you get
when
there
we
at 1 a.m., you're a loser. Like they just don't go until it's that late, which fucked me up. And then I get to London, it's like 11 p.m. is closed, and I'm just like.
The burgers, like you get some crazy burgers. You go to a different state, different type of burger, flavorful, like it's next level. Especially in KC, but also the barbecue, fire. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Hey, with that accent and that look, that's crazy.
Very good, very good. I like American. The people in American is very good. I like American.
Hey, there you go. That's all I see. Yeah, these are the good parts about all these places that I visited. My favorite, I gotta go either between Boston or New Orleans. New Orleans for me was like magic.
Florida, New York, Virginia.
What was your favorite? What was the one that made you go, ugh?
No, I like New York for certain things. But at some point, New York got very, very loud for me.
You got old.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what's all this ruckus?
You like quiet.
Unnecessary rah-rah shit. But New York is still nice. It's still dope. But I like Florida.
Priest is a snowbird. He wanna retire. That's all that's happening. Now y'all understand why we're so thick over here, says Layla's. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say two things. I think a lot of the thickness, part of it is the food. But you know what I think another big part of it is? It's just y'all just don't walk. These cities is just not walkable. So like, I just think in terms of like everyday exercise, I think a big part of it is like, in terms of active lifestyles, Americans don't have very good opportunities to just fucking walk. I know that's one of the things I missed the most when I got to Florida. First off, you can't walk because you'll die from the heat.
Yes.
or you'll get hit by a car because some places got zero sidewalks. And to me, the one thing that I do love about Europe and my city specifically is that I like walking.
Yeah.
I like walking to go to places, and it just seems kind of sad that you just don't have the option. I'm not saying get rid of the roads or whatever the fuck it is, but everything's so fucking far. Everything is so spread out, and you can't walk through that bitch. To me, I think that's a big part of why y'all so thick.